Hey, Dick.
Yeah.
What you up to?
Oh, you see this plant here? Sort of a mystery plant. I haven't touched it because you know what they say about leaves of three? That's probably poison ivy. Been kind of growing there all summer. So let's see if I can snip it without touching it.
I was gonna say, if those oils get on you, then
Yeah, we'll be in trouble.
yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to clip off some of the stuff on the outside. Problem if you use gloves, even, you know, obviously it's going to protect your hands, but then you got to remember, oil on your gloves.
Yeah.
You're not home free.
And then if you rub against it when using your gloves, it could
Sure. Like,
still blister your
like
skin.
You go scratch your face or something,
Mm-hmm.
wipe some sweat off.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably not cool. So
No.
I'm trying not to touch it at all. So here's a if it ain't poison ivy, sure looks a hell of a lot like it.
So you used an interesting app, something about identify. Did you use like an identifier?
No, not today. I just Googled poison ivy. But there is an app out there that you can take pictures of leaves. I need to go ahead and get that app. I had a trial version of it. I don't remember what the name of it is. I had a trial version of it, and I used it all up. It's not expensive, but it's handy.
Yeah.
So it's worth paying for.
It was interesting because one of our sons bought a brand new piece of property with their house, and we just kind of identified like maybe 3 or 4 different maples. Had no idea the variety of maples, but this app was quite interesting. So we'll have to look it up.
It's kind of intertwined in here now. Down on the bottom.
Yeah, these bushes, I don't know what's wrong with them, but they definitely look so much different from the other bushes on the opposite side that we're just gonna have to take them all down, I think.
I think they drank too much antifreeze.
Is that what it was? So this is what it looks like when you drink antifreeze compared
Well, I
to
used
the
to take care of
healthier.
our little runabout, our boat
Yeah.
we had. We used to take care of it right here, and so when you'd winterize it or de-winterize it,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that got into a plant. There's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, they were same age, planted around the same time, and these are definitely more threadbare and allow more weeds to get up underneath them than these guys over here, which are definitely even need another trimming. I think we've already trimmed these at least twice already this year.
Yeah, it's coming twice.
And they're huge. So it's a shame that to make the house front look the same again, we're going to have to kind of get rid of the healthy bushes so that we can redo the unhealthy bushes. But we learned that barberries, and I think these are Japanese barberries, attract ticks. So we're going to have to pick something different.
I'm gonna go wash my arms and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So that property line, that fence that you see right here, no longer has any meaning. So we have bought the property on the opposite side. So now I get to come and take the fence down. We started a little bit of this work about 2 weeks ago when we found out that the property was for sale, and we put a contract on it. And so we started cleaning up some of the fence line there. And so that's what you're seeing here. Some of the old fence already fallen down. A lot of the bushes we cut down with Sting, or my battery powered chainsaw from Steel. We remembered that at one point there was a break in the fence because a tree had fallen down and tore it down. And then we went a little bit further on the cleaning of the fence. And so I'm going to carry on where we left off. So to give you an idea, standing at the fence line, and we're going to have to go down the hill towards the pond. But you see how those laurels have creeped through the fence. So all of that is going to have to be cut away before we can get to the fence. So usually the tractor would be very quick, but that fence really slows us down. As soon as I get that fence off of there, then the tractor can work at knocking down some of this overgrown laurels and weed trees, as I call them. We have a lot of small hollies. So this is one area. This metal pole is where there was a chain link fence from the previous owners. So that will come down. It looks like a limb that has fallen into the ground and planted itself. It is humid today. Over here, this is a sad sight. We have a tree that has some of the fence embedded in it. Some of the wiring. So yeah, I will try to at least snip that out. Not to create a wound in the tree, but just to snip it. See what I can do. And it looks really sad. Even the bottom of it. It's kind of encased in this fencing. And as Dick said before, deer don't really see this and they run into it, so it's a good reason to get rid of the fence. Another good reason to get rid of the fence. And we have a lot of sticks. Always picking up sticks, so that can be done too as I'm taking down the fence, putting it into piles that the tractor can come later and grab. So we had the property marked about maybe 2 months ago. We were wanting to build a sawmill building and needed to know where the property was for a 20-foot easement. So we're now thinking about consolidating the two lots together, so that's no longer going to be a thing. But as you can see, the fence continues, but at least the vegetation decreases. So now it'll just be me trying to pull up the fence when I get down to this far. Pulling up the fence, taking care of any fallen trees, just so that it's compared. If you take a look, so this is, oh, we got some boater. We got a boater on the pond. I don't know if you can see him from here, but someone's fishing near our dock. which is fine. We don't fish. Looks peaceful and nice, doesn't it? Yeah. We got different types of fish. I'd have to go back and look to see what kind of fish we have in our pond. One day we're going to get a boat just to enjoy the pond. Not sure if we get into actual fishing or not. But take a look at some of these fallen limbs and trees. It makes going through that lot really difficult. Something that a tractor can take care of really quick. Something that would have taken us an unbelievable amount of time can be done in a weekend. So if you take a look at some of the clutter on the opposite side of that fence, and then take a look at what we have here, we've gotten rid of definitely fallen limbs and debris. We've cut back on the laurels. They'll probably need another cutting here soon, but that looks much easier to walk and enjoy than how this lot over here has been left. So we have our work cut out for us, but we're looking forward to doing it. So there is our dock right there. And then right over here, sort of was the end, marked the end. But now I have the other side of this shoreline. And I could put a writer's retreat right here at the point. Wouldn't that be a nice location for a writer's retreat? That's what I'm thinking. That is going to be so sweet. So we'll take care of this bank over here. Look at those large trees, man. And then now my shoreline increases. And it gets a little bit too woolly for me. Especially I'm trying to carry a camera, but it looks like if this was cleaned up, like there's a little steep embankment, but then I would be on the water's edge over there. And if I was able to keep on going, it would continue to see the shoreline. So my goal is really to reveal the shoreline and make it a really nice place to visit. But meanwhile, it looks like I'm trapped. Lots of vegetation, lots of vegetation. This laurel goes crazy. So this is an old laurel, that dark brown. They grow real leggy when they want sunlight. Usually you think of laurel as being those wonderful bushes that you can have in front of your yard as a border, but when they've been allowed to kind of grow and take over, they're going to twist and turn and do whatever it takes to get to the light. So that's one of those laurels here. There's another one, that brown, the darker brown trunk that you see kind of growing up and then spreading out really, really tall. So all of that's going to be cut down. What's good about laurel though, if you do cut it down, it'll come back. But then it'll be a normal bush size that is decorative and a lot more beneficial to the property than something that's leggy and climbing up all over the place. Even this little guy right here. Look at him. That's a laurel. Yeah, he is way way too tall. Yeah. So, oh yeah, that's another crepe myrtle, kind of bent and twisted, looking for the light. But wouldn't this be a great writer's retreat down here? Yeah.
You come around late at night, looking for some arms to hug and hold you tight. Well, I've got two of those, strong as they can be. Still don't expect no more than good, clean fun, you see. It's not love, but it's the best I can do. What you get is what you see in plain view. You want honest, here it is, sad but true. It's not love, but it's the best I can do. On such short notice, it will be. I don't such short notice.